Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh by Shem Shai. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of a great millstone. Shalom to you, hopefully elect. Just a spiritual rant through the spirit. You know, didn't really have anything on mind, but oftentimes, if you don't really have a particular topic at hand, oftentimes it's just a thing of just, as some brothers say, just pressing the button. Just press the button, let the spirit flow, let the spirit talk through you. And through the spirit, like I said, it's just a spiritual rant. And I do have one particular precept in mind, because I was thinking about this ever since it was brought out this Saturday at the camp, this past Saturday. And before I get into it, because again, it's a spiritual rant, so before I get into it, just the fact that when it comes to Yahweh Shem Shai, and everything that he's about, everything that he represents, everything that he stands for, these people and how they take the Lord for granted, how they treat the Lord like shit, and you see, this is why Yahweh Shem Shai, Yahweh Shem Shai, man, he has to prove a point. He has to make a statement. Like it tells you in Isaiah, that the world shall know through the judgments, roughly paraphrasing. You see? Because the scriptures talk about how the scriptures say, let the heathen know thee as we have known thee. And of course, pursuing in Matthew, roughly paraphrasing, because 2/3, they're like another heathens as well. You see, so that includes 2/3. All right. So altogether, these nations, 2/3, it's just like, when are they going to get their just due? When are they going to have to find out? Like we had to find out, because here it is. We're trying our best, and we're getting our asses whooped. We are getting our asses whipped, and we're trying, So again, it's like, when are these people gonna? Because the parents, all right, the appearance of, because these people, it seems like they're just getting by, they're getting away, and that's why I said the appearance, because it's only a matter of time. You see, the Lord chastises us. He chastises us now. He deals with us now. All right, like the saying goes, you got to nip it in the butt. Especially when it comes to children. There's certain things, because children, they're going to be children, and there's certain things, you can get, you just allow them to get away with, you don't really make a big deal about it, but there's some things, man, where you got to, nip it on the butt. All right. Like my father, one of the things that he didn't play about was me and my brothers playing with Barbie dolls. That's one thing my father didn't play about. I remember as a child, my father getting on all of us, because on that side, on my father's side, is a bunch of boys and one girl. So when it came to the boys, he didn't play that shit. And that's just one of those examples of nipping it on the butt. Because you can't, there's certain things you just can't let slide. You got to get on it while it's hot. I just saw that to say, because again, the Lord, he deals with us so that, at the end of the day, man, when it's all said and done and these judgments come, Lord willing, we're going to be found in the Lord's good graces. You see, while it's like the scriptures say, the cool of the day, because that's the time to seek Yahweh Shem Shai, you know, while he makes himself available, of course. You see, because when the time comes that the Lord, he shuts his mouth, all right? When the Lord says enough is enough, you know, and it's too late, then hey, it's exactly that. It's too late. And you see, man, the Lord, he's getting ready to catch these people with their pants down, man. You know, he's getting ready to catch these people with their pants down. And you see, to those of us in the know, that day is not going to catch us like a thief in the night. You know, I believe brothers are going to be ready in that day, man. You know, as a matter of fact, brothers will be ready in that day, because, you know, as much as we talk now, because of course we hasten the day, so we talk like, hey, man, we want it now. But if we were ready, then, you know, all hell would be breaking loose right now. So we're not ready, all right? But in that day, brothers will be ready, and it's not going to be, for the most part, a surprise, a big surprise to us. Lord willing, aware of that number. But to these people, oh boy, they're going to get caught with their pants down, man. You know, the rejoicing city. Let me get that. Because as I was mentioning in yesterday's live, you know, touching on how those scourges for amendment, right? You know, with all the plagues, the destruction, the death that's going on around the world, these Babylonians, they have this idea, they have this mindset that it's not going to happen here, you know, or it can't happen here, you know, that's never going to happen, you know, that normalcy bias, spirit, you know. But little do these people know. Little do these people know, man. I'm gonna get this in Zephaniah 2:15. This is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly, that said in her heart, I am, and there is none else beside me. So again, this is the mindset of these Babylonians, all right? They feel that they can't be touched. Everything that's going on worldwide, you know, oh, that's over there, that's never going to happen here. And, you know, which is a dangerous mindset to have, which is why, hey, I always say, man, because to those of us in the know, hey, like I quoted earlier, and, you know, let the heathen know as we have known thee. Listen, we know the Lord ain't no joke. And listen, we don't want no smoke. We don't want no smoke at the end of the day, you know. We don't want no more smoke, man. To the hopefully elect, we get it. All right, we get it. We get it, man. You know. And I always say, man, because to those of us, hey, it's the thing of walking on eggshells, you know. There's as confident as we are in Yahweh Shem Shai, as bold as we are, you know, the more our faith grows in Yahweh Shem Shai, our trust grows in Yahweh Shem Shai, there's still like this feeling of just the best way that I could put it is just a feeling of I'm not going to say nervousness, but just this feeling of uneasiness. Or maybe I'm just speaking for myself, you know. Maybe I'm speaking for myself, but we all have a certain feeling, which ultimately, you know, it's just that fear of Yahweh Shem Shai, because we know at any moment the Lord can take us out. The Lord can do anything. He can jack us up. And just walking around knowing this, like I said, that is the best way to put it. The fear, you know, we have this level of fear, you know, because we know that the Lord can do anything to us at any moment. He could take us out, and he will be justified in it. So with that being said, listen, we move different. All right, we conduct ourselves different, because like I said, man, we get it. All right, and we don't want no more smoke. We don't want no more smoke with the Lord, man. We get it. But these people, boy, the attitude that they have, the mindset that they have, like I said again in Zephaniah 2:15, this is the rejoicing city that dwell carelessly. Just no fear of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, these people, man, they're turned to idols, you know, whithersoever they go. As soon as you wake up, and this is something that I had to, you know, check myself on at a point in time. Because, of course, you know, you wake up, the first thing you do is go to the phone, turn to the phone, right? But there's nothing wrong with waking up before you go to the phone. It's just a quick, hey, the Wadi Yahweh Shema Shai, or call Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, that's why I say these people, they're turned to idols whithersoever they go, man. Whithersoever they go, it's just idol worship, the phone, or, you know, Instagram, checking the likes, and, you know, idolatry, man, idolatry. You know, and it's like, where's the Lord's reverence? Where's his respect? Where's the Lord's respect, man? You know, because these people, they have absolutely, and I'm speaking mainly about Jake, they have absolutely no, Yahweh Shema Shai is not in these people's thoughts whatsoever. You know, the only time Jake want to cry out to a higher power, whoever they believe in, is when they're in trouble. You know, another thing I always say, man, you know, the Lord is not a side bitch. You know, you can't just call on the Lord when it's convenient for you. You can't just, you know, people walk around like the Lord, you know, like the Lord's just some keychain on their back pocket, and they just, you know, whip them out when they need. So no, man, the Lord's not like that. The Lord ain't no side. He's not no side piece, man. And that's how these people treat the Lord. You know. But reading on, it says, that said in her heart, I am, and there is none beside me. How is she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down in? Yeah, because as I always say, you know, Babylon is going to be real soon. This place is going to be totally unrecognizable. All right, real soon. Babylon is going to be the worst place to be. You know, confusion in a moment. Scriptures emphasize that sudden destruction, man. The Lord emphasizes sudden destruction. When things pop off, it's going to happen all of a sudden, out of nowhere. Right? Out of nowhere, man. That sudden destruction, man, which is going to lead me to my next precept. But finishing this out, it says, how is she become a desolation, a place for beasts to lie down in? Everyone that is passive, Salaki, everyone that passes by her shall hiss and wag his hand. Because it's Babylon the Great, you know, the greatest kingdom, you know, out of all the kingdoms. You know, Babylon is the greatest, mightiest, most wicked kingdom. You know, and that's a part of why that's what feeds into these Babylonians, their ego, because they think, hey, you know, and these people, they're proud to be Americans, right? These proud Americans. You know, like I said, they think they can't be touched. They think nothing can happen to the good old Babylon the Great, right? But like I said, how has she become a desolation? Because like we touched on this past Saturday at camp, the title of the lesson was a great setup for a great fall. You know, because make no mistake about it, all these kingdoms from ancient Egypt to the Syrians to the Babylonians, you know, all the kingdoms of aforetime had the same mindset. We can never be touched. You know, and they just thought they were just going to flourish forever. You know, until the next kingdom came into power, and that's what's happening right now. You know, because as Babylon is falling, the nation of Israel is being risen up, starting with the elect. All right. And from there, once this kingdom falls and Esau's taken out of power, you know, and again, how is that going to happen? It's going to happen very violently, man. It's this is where the Lord's going to permanently make his state. He's going to permanently stamp his reputation You know, the names of Yahweh Shema Shai, they're going to ring different in the kingdom. Because like right now, you know, we proclaim, profess the names of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. And to these people, oh, that's just their God. You know, that's just something that they do. That's just who they, you know, everyone has their thing, right? Everyone has their God, right? So to these people, you know, when it comes to who we worship, the true one and only, hey, you know, like I said, man, these people, they take it for a joke. They take it for a joke. And it was the same thing in the ancient world until the Lord magnified his name. Even back then, because like I said, the names real soon are going to ring different. All right. People, when they hear the names of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, their stomach's going to drop to their ass. You know, they're going to get that, you know, that feeling that you get, man, in your gut. You know, these people, they're going to understand. They're gonna feel it. When the names Yahweh Shema Shai, real soon those names are gonna really put fear in people, like it did back in the ancient world. You know, and that's one of the questions that we're asking, like, how long? How long, man? Because, you know, it's disrespectful. You know, it does vex you. A part of our vexation. You know, you do get vexed, especially when it comes to Jake. Just being openly rebellious, disrespectful against the Yahweh Shema Shai. Like, how dare you? Who are you? Who are any of us without Yahweh Shema Shai? You know, so it gets offensive. But we know, it's all a part of the, you know, the Lord's program. We just want to be found. Hey, we just want to be on this side when it's all said and done. But you know, you still feel some type of way. So that's a part of our frustration. Like, Lord, when are you going to do something? When are you going to do something? When are you going to act? You know? And I'm going to get this. Because like I said, mainly with Jake, you know, the hell with the other nations, you know, talking mainly about Jake. And that's why I'm going to go to this in Hosea 4:1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. Talking about Israelites first and foremost. All right. It says, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. So you see, the Lord has a bone to pick. Because like I said, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. So you see, the Lord has a bone to pick. I always say, people think just because Yahweh Shai, you know, he did what he had to do. He fulfilled his purpose as far as, you know, being offered up as that sacrifice ultimately. You know, now he's in the spiritual realm with the Heavenly Father, sitting on the right hand of the Heavenly Father. People think that just because, you know, he did what he's supposed to do, he's just kicking it. You know, he's just kicking it. And he's looking down on us like, man, they got to figure it out themselves. No, man. We can only imagine the things that's going on in Yahweh Shai's head, man. Because listen, as bad as we want it, no one, I always say, no one wants it more than Yahweh Shai. That feeling that we get, no one has it. It doesn't burn anyone else up more than Yahweh Shai. These people, they're just sitting around here, and I'm talking about Jake, walking around here just being openly disrespectful to Yahweh Shema Shai. How do you think that makes Yahweh Shai feel? Like I said, we can only imagine the raging emotions that's going on in his head, man. That's going on in the Lord's mind. We can only imagine. That's why when Yahweh Shai pulls up, he ain't saying nothing. Because all the talking is being done now. Everything that needs to be said is being said now. But when Yahweh Shai pulls up, there ain't gonna be no talking. What more needs to be said? When the king comes, what more needs to be said at that point? There ain't gonna be no talking. He's just gonna show up and show out. So again, man, the Lord has a bone to pick. And that's why, like I said, we want to be on this side, man. Listen, we don't want no smoke. Lord willing, we don't want no smoke. Why do we do this? Why are brothers so fervent? You know, why are brothers on fire? Because listen, a part of working out our own salvation with fear and trembling. Listen, we want to be saved from the impending destruction that's coming, man. You know, we want to be saved, or I'll say preserved and saved. All right. We want to be preserved in the midst of destruction. All right. We don't want no smoke, man. The hell with these people. The hell with Jake. You know. The hell with Jake. You know. I don't want to die with these people, man. I don't want to get jacked up with these people. Listen, we're getting jacked up enough as it is. I don't want to get jacked up with these people, man. The hell with these people. You know. And that's why, on another note, man, I have to talk about just, you know, and of course it's easier said than done. You know, because listen, man, these people, they got demons on them. You know. And listen, again, the playtime is coming to an end. And these people, they feel it, they sense it. Again, this kingdom is falling. All right. These people, they see it, they know it. And what are they going to do? They're going to act out more and more. Like the scriptures say, the love of many waxing cold. Listen, man, hey. And we're seeing that more and more. These people, and that's why I hate driving. I hate. And it's like the Apostle Paul, man. He always pushes that prayer, man. Prayer. Before you leave your house, before you get in your car, man, pray. You know, pray that the Lord protect you whithersoever you go, because these people out here, they're those demons, man. These people, they got demons on them. That's why I be saying, man, hey, if someone cuts you off, man, you know, let them have it. Let them have it. Because you don't know what's going on. Hey, these people are just one. They're these people, man, hey, it's been said before how America's a psych ward, man. America's one big psych ward. And these people, they're mental health patients, and they're off their meds. And I've given this testimony before. Hey, I've worked in a mental health asylum institution, whatever you want to call it. I've been on that side, man, you know, and I've seen those. Hey, those are demons for real. You know, those are demons. All right. I've seen that shit firsthand, personally. That shit is for real, you know. It takes, and that's crazy because, you know, I got some jobs dealing with, you know, mental health patients and whatnot, calling me, you know, and want to set up an interview, you know, because that's one of those jobs where, hey, they want strong men, you know, they want strong men, because listen, they want strong men for the most part to work those type of jobs, man. Because listen, you might have some 150-pound, you know, crackhead, some 5'6", 150-pound crackhead, or whatever the case may be, bugged out of his mind. But that shit is for real. It might take 10 strong men to strap this dude down, man, and restrain him. That shit is for real. That shit is for real. You know, and I just say all that to say because, again, America is one big mental health asylum. And these people, they're like mental health patients without their meds. And eventually, hey, these people, they're going to explode. They're going to pop. They're going to lose it. More and more, the Lord is taking the distractions, you know, what's comfortable to these people. He's stripping those comforts, man. And these people, they're losing it more and more. So like I was saying, listen, on the road, someone cuts you off. Hey, let them have it. It's not worth the trouble, man. Yes, it's easier said than done, but let them have it. All right, let them have it, man. You know, these people, they're losing bad. Let them have it. Let them have it, man. I'll make it another quick one in Revelation 18. Yeah, man, the Lord's got to do something. The Lord's got to do something. And he's about to. You know, and I know brothers every day, man, you know, brothers wake up every day and it's today the day, inside joke, you know, it's like, it's today the day, man. But I'm gonna get this in Revelation 18. I'm gonna start at verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, in a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Now, ultimately, this is going into the destruction of Babylon, when, you know, with the missiles. All right, America's going to be turned into one big desert, one big lake of fire first, but then it's going to be turned, you know, after that, when the dust settles, so to say, it's going to be, America's going to be one big desert of unclean spirits, animals, unclean creatures, you know. But even before that, you know, because America's already inhabited with devils, you know, it's already inhabited of foul spirits, you know. America's already inhabited with just unclean, filthy spirits, you know. You see, man, Babylon the Great, the once mighty empire, right? And, you know, I like to meditate on this sometimes because, you know, Revelation 18 goes into America's destruction, Babylon's destruction. In fact, when you read in this chapter, it talks about how the prophets, you know, the elect, man, they're not going to shed a tear for this place when this place goes down. The only tears of brothers going to be crying is tears of joy. You know, of tears of joy, man. Like, finally, you know. But Revelation 19, it goes into the establishing of the kingdom, you know. Well, you know, the next few chapters rather goes into this the establishing of the kingdom, you know. Because like I said, you know, there was always one empire to rule, all right, and when that empire came to its end, it was time for the next. You know, the Lord will raise up another one, and that's what we're currently seeing right now, man. The fall of this great empire, Babylon the Great, and the rise of the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, Yahweh Shai's kingdom is getting ready to be established. But before he does, he's got to make a point, because he has to, you know, that reputation has to be established. It has to be established and stamped permanently. Like I said, man, the names of Yahweh while Yahweh Shai is going to ring different. You know, but I'm going to get this to bring it all back full circle, man, because like I was saying in the beginning, you know, we're tired of these people, man. We're tired of this place. You know, it's just disrespectful. It's a part of our vexation, seeing these people walk around just blatantly just disrespecting you. How about you? It's like, Lord, when are you going to do something? When are you going to act? When are you going to move? How long are you going to let these people disrespect you, Lord? Like, how long? You know, because, you know, it gets to the point, you know, sometimes we get that feeling like, man, we just want to take some heads off out here, man. You know, and that's why I'm thankful that, you know, I don't get the power right now. Because if I got that power right now, you know, stay the fuck out my way. But that time was coming, you know, it's coming. But I want to get this in 2 Samuel, because like I said, this was brought out this past Saturday at the camp, and I've just been meditating on it ever since, because, man, these people, this is that going back to that normalcy bias spirit, right? You know, that feeling like, man, can't be touched, right? These Babylonians, they think they can't be touched. I was touching on you in yesterday's live, like, you know, victuals being so good cheap. You know, everyone just thinks to themselves, for the most part, to be in good case. You know, just think that shit's sweet out here, man. And that's the problem. The Lord ain't sweet. He's not sweet. The Lord ain't some laid back cat, man. Just some sweet soy boy, some sweet, weak, effeminate punk. No, man. You know, before I get that, I'm gonna get this in Ezekiel 9. Because I've told this, I've said this before, you know, and I had to talk to brothers because I thought I was tripping for feeling this way, you know. This was a couple of years ago. You know, I thought I was tripping. I had to counsel with brothers like, am I tripping? Because listen, I want to see people suffer, man. I can't wait to see these people suffer. What was I doing yesterday? I was doing something yesterday. I was doing something yesterday, and I remembered, and this shit just vexed me, man, because I was already vexed, but I really wanted to just turn around and curse these people out. I forgot what I was doing, but I was just out and about, you know, and I'm just going through news articles, and, you know, because things are popping right now, you know. I was reading about the, you know, all the tensions and the, you know, the escalation out there in the Red Sea, and, you know, just occupied in prophecy, right? And man, I hear these two individuals talking about some stupid shit, some shit with Starbucks. You know, it kind of just threw me off. I'm just sitting here just occupied in prophecy and just, you know, and I walk by these individuals, man, and they talking about what they like at Starbucks. I damn nearly wanted to curse these people out. Like, y'all don't see what's going on right now. You hear it is, y'all talking about Starbucks. These people, man, that's the thing. These people that are walking around with fucking smiley faces, you know, just smiling like shit is sweet out here, man. You know, me, that vexes me. That aggravates my spirit. Because it's like, what the fuck you got to smile about? What's so funny? You know? What's funny? People just walking around here, especially Esau, knowing damn well their kingdom is falling. And Jake too. You know, Jake is always just in that fucking playful spirit, man. Jake is a nothing but kids, man. And that's how I look at 2/3. They're just nothing but a bunch of kids. You know, Jake are just unruly children, and that's why they got to be put down. That's the law for unruly children. They just got to be put down. But stuff like that, it vexes my spirit. It vexes my soul. Like, what are you smiling about, man? You know, these people are just always smiling. They're just always laughing and always in that Ezel spirit. Just that la-di-da-di-da. Just like, nigga, pay attention. Don't you see what's going on? So you see stuff like that, it works my nerve. And this is like I was saying, you know, for a while, that was, you know, bothering my spirit, feeling this way, because I want to see these people. I can't wait to hear people scream, man. Like the video Apostle Tahar did with the Jake that was stuck in the car. You know, we have a saying here at you know, the Great Millstone Orlando. You know, hey, because, you know, after, you know, we're about to, you know, close it out, end the fellowship. Hey, you know, brothers get that look on their face, you know, because shit, we don't want to, you know, depart and whatnot. Then we have a saying here, hey, say the tears for the car. You know, go, hey, say the tears for the car. Go cry in the car, you know. But hey, the Lord had this nigga crying in the car for real. I'm talking about that, going back to that video, you know. What apostle say, man? He said America's gonna be one big Tesla, something like that. You know, had Jake crying in the car for real, man. You see, it's about to get scary out here, man. And that's what Lord willing, I want to see this, you know. And that's how you know you get built up to a point, because we hear about Jacob's trouble, we hear about the destruction and the judgment, and you know, of course you're afraid, you're terrified, like, man, Lord, please, I don't want to be here. But you get so built up to a point where it's just like, man, Lord willing, you know, Lord willing, the Lord keeps me here. I want to see this shit, boy. I want to see this shit. I want to see these people scream, you know. I want to hear the screams. I want to see these people suffer, man. And like I said, I was feeling this way for a while, and it was bugging my spirit. I had to counsel with brothers, and you know, the why they hub about Shimon Shah. Nah, man. Hey, that's why I'm about to get this in Ezekiel 9, because the Lord wants to hear these people cry out for misery. He wants to see these people scream out, weeping and gnashing of teeth, and the Lord wants to see it. Ezekiel 9:4, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst of. Because we're tired of this shit. Like I said, I'm tired of walking around seeing these, you know, these people they're all, like I said, what the hell you got what's so funny? You just someone that's always laughing and smiling. That shit is not normal. Just got a big ass smile on your face like Joel Osteen. That shit is not normal. What are you smiling about? You know, out here just thinking shit is sweet. thinking shit is a game. You know? So to those that are crying and sighing, hey, Lord willing, we're going to be preserved. All right? And that's why, like I was saying, you know, more and more, hey, we get confidence to where it's like, Lord, if it be your will, I want to see it. I want to be here. You know, I want to be here. I want to see this. I want to see these people suffer. I want to see these people in misery. I want to see these people's misery, just like they see us. They laugh. They kick us when we're down and whatnot. Hey, brothers are going to have a cold spirit in that day. You know? But verse 5 is the point. It says, and to the others, he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. So you see, hey, the Lord wants to see this. He wants to see people's misery. He wants to see these people suffer, crying out. You know, like we mentioned before, you know, because there ain't no such thing as an atheist, all right? And they be the you know, so-called atheists. They be the main ones crying out, oh God, when as soon as something happens, you know, as soon as something happens, oh God, right? Ain't no such thing as an atheist. You see, but these same people, man, hey, you know, like I said, man, the people that are taking the Lord for a joke, you want to talk shit, you want to mock, scoff. Hey, that's why, brothers, we saying, man, hey, at the end of the day, the Lord's going to have the last laugh. And how's he going to have the last laugh? Like I said, brothers are going to be laughing in that day. The scriptures tell you this, man. You know, in the destruction, thou shalt laugh. Roughly paraphrasing. You know, when our sorrow is turned to joy, and these people, their joy is going to be turned to sorrow, misery, roughly paraphrasing. You know, the tables are about to turn in our favor, Lord willing. You see? But again, it said, and to the others, he said, in mine hearing. So like I said, hey, the Lord, he wants to see this. He wants to see these people cry out in misery. He wants to see the weeping and gnashing of teeth. You know? And I'm with it. Hey, whatever the Lord's with, I'm with it. I'm tired of suffering these people. I'm tired of suffering Jake. I'm tired of all this. Jake is tired. Jake is tired, man. Like, God damn. You know? God damn. Sick of this shit. But you got to deal with it. How long? Not long. Now I'm going to go to this in 2 Samuel chapter 4. I'm going to start at verse 4. And Jonathan, Saul's son, had a son that was lame of his feet. He was 5 years old when the tidings came of Saul and Jonathan out of Jezreel, and his nurse took him up and fled. And it came to pass, as she made haste to flee, that he fell and became lame, and his name was Mephibosheth. And the sons of Ramon, the Beerothite, Rechab and Baanah went and came about the heat of the day to the house of Ishbosheth, who lay on a bed at noon. Now, spiritually speaking, you know, when you're on your bed, all right, and in the physical sense, you know, in the carnal sense, when you're in your bed, that's a place of comfort. You're at your rest, you know, you're chilling. You don't think nothing's going to happen. Not when you're laying on your bed, right? You know, so like I said, in verse 5 again, and the sons of Ramon, the Beerothite, Rechab and Baanah went and came about the heat of the day to the house of Ishbosheth, who lay on a bed at noon. And they came thither into the midst of the house as they would have fetched wheat. And they smote him under the fifth rib, and Rechab and Baanah his brother escaped. So you see, that's an example of sudden destruction, because they pulled up like they were just, you know, hey, shalom, you know how Jake do, you know. And again, you on your bed, you chilling, you don't think none of it. Hey, shalom, you know, Yahweh Shema Shah Brakatah, you know, Yahweh Shema Shah Brakatah, right? Or so you thought, until you get smitten in the fifth rib, man. You know, that's just a, you know, like a spiritual ensign, you know, because that's these people in a nutshell. These are Babylonians. Spiritually speaking, they're on their bed. They're at a place of comfort, rest. They can't be touched. Or we're just gonna bounce back. 2024 is my year. You know, when the scriptures talk about greater miseries, man. You know, we're in the beginning of sorrows, man. You know, talking to the same old new year, new me bullshit. Oh, this is my year. You said that last year, and the year before that, and the year before that. You know, just stop with it already. Accept reality. But that's the thing. These people, they're gonna get hit with like a shit ton of bricks because they're at comfort, they're at rest. You know, and man, when the Lord, man. These people, man, they have no idea. These people, they're in for a hell of awakening, a rude awakening at that. You know? These people, they're in for a rude awakening, man. And I can't wait. I can't wait. You know, confusion in a moment. Sudden destruction in a moment. Just, you know, like that. Like a switch of a flip, man. Like, where did this come from? You know, damn, I had plans to go to Puerto Rico next week. What's going on? What happened? You know, just all of a sudden, just sudden destruction. Man, I'm about to start this job at this 500 Fortune company. You know, just all of a sudden, it's just wham, bam. And, you know, it's going to be one thing after another. Boom, boom, boom. You know, the Lord just, you know, he's just going to open up. He's just going to open up, man. Just going to fucking open up. And we can't wait. Can't wait, man. Can't wait to see the look on the face of these people, man, when they're just gonna be through. They're not gonna be through. They're gonna be through and through. You know, gonna be looking like something off of a what do you know, those hand mic commercials. You know, the inflated bellies and shit. You know, playing the sad music in the background with flies up. Man, these your brothers gonna be like, God damn. You know, God damn. You know, what did you do to deserve that shit? Every time I see judgment, you know, I'm just like, damn, because he's taking people out in a gruesome way every single day. And it's just like, God damn, what did you do to deserve that? You know, wake up in the spiritual realm like, damn, what I do, Lord? Oh, damn, Salakia. Yep, I deserve that. Like the one Jake that, you know, it came out, the Apostle Tahar re-uploaded the video. You know, the one Jake, I don't know if he was a part of Great Millstone or, you know, it was an affiliate camp, but hey, you know, Jake got drunk after all the, you know, rebuking and reproving. Jake didn't get it right, you know, and Jake got drunk. I believe this was right after camp. Jake got drunk and he got hit by several cars, you know. Long story short, he got hit by several cars. He was in pieces. And Jake woke up in the spiritual room like, damn, what I do, Lord? Oh, shit, Salakia, you know? But it's going like, damn. You know? Because we're going to be seeing some shit, man. We're going to be seeing some shit in so much that the spirit is going to have to be with us, man, to be able to bear it. To be able to laugh in that time, it's going to have to be a special spirit on you, man. For real. To be laughing. Remember, this is going to be the worst time in history, all right? And the fact that brothers are going to have this cold spirit. Brothers are going to be laughing in that day. In the worst time in history known to man. Yeah, that's going to be the spirit, man. The Lord's really going to have to put his spirit on brothers, man. You know. But that was pretty much it. That was the point. You know, Lord, one of those edifying. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Awashai. Shalom to you. Hopefully, let Lord willing get to the next one.